Tensions reached boiling point at Bodymoor Heath today as Aston Villa intensified preparations for what manager Unai Emery has described as their final in the Premier League, a high-stakes clash against Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium on Tuesday night. The session was thrown into chaos as a heated argument erupted between Villa's two high-profile loanees, Marcus Rashford and Marco Asensio, in full view of teammates and staff. According to eyewitnesses, the confrontation began during a tactical drill when Rashford accused Asensio of a lack of effort and poor decision-making in their recent UEFA Champions League quarter-final defeat to Paris Saint-Germain. The match, which ended Villa's European dream, clearly left emotional scars on the squad, and for Rashford in particular, it seems, the wounds are still raw. "You crushed my UCL dream," Rashford was heard yelling at Asensio, before being pulled away by teammates. Asensio reportedly responded in kind, defending his performance and pointing to missed chances by the team as a collective failure. Emery and his coaching staff had to intervene to de-escalate the argument, halting the session briefly to address the group. While such incidents aren't uncommon in high-performance environments, the timing and visibility of the spat could pose a challenge for Emery, who is working to keep the squad unified ahead of their season-defining clash. A season on the line. The context of this confrontation is impossible to ignore. Aston Villa currently sit just outside the Premier League's top four, trailing Manchester City, who are fourth on 58 points, by a narrow margin. A win at the Etihad could propel the Villains into pole position for UEFA Champions League qualification, marking a remarkable achievement for the club under Emery's leadership. Their earlier 2-1 win against City this season proved they're capable of toppling the Giants, but doing so at the Etihad is another matter. Pep Guardiola's side remains a formidable force, especially on home turf, and Guardiola has publicly called on City fans to transform the stadium into a cauldron of noise for what he termed their own final. With the title race slipping away and the Champions League already out of reach, this match has become pivotal for City's ambitions too. "It's a final," Guardiola told reporters ahead of the game. "We need the fans to show up, be loud, and push us. We know what Villa can do. They've already beaten us this season." Inside the Villa camp. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more entertaining news, headlines and highlights concerning Aston Villa. Villa's resurgence this season under Unai Emery has been nothing short of extraordinary. From a team that once flirted with mid-table mediocrity, they've grown into genuine contenders for European glory. Their run in the Champions League, including memorable victories over established heavyweights, has raised expectations and belief around the club. Emery, speaking in the aftermath of the European exit, said, "We've come so far, to the edge of the shore. Now we have to make sure we reach the other side." His metaphor now rings louder than ever as Villa approach this defining test of character and quality. The clash between Rashford and Asensio, though concerning, is also a sign of just how much is at stake. Both players arrived at Villa Park with something to prove. Rashford, seeking a revival after a difficult spell at Manchester United, has shown flashes of his best form under Emery. Asensio, meanwhile, has used his time away from PSG to demonstrate his creativity and intelligence on the ball, though recent performances have left fans divided. Insiders say that after the confrontation, both players were spoken to individually and then together in a private team meeting led by senior members of the squad. By the end of the session, tensions had cooled, with Rashford and Asensio seen shaking hands and rejoining the team huddle. A battle of belief and composure. As Villa prepare to walk into the Etihad under the floodlights, what unfolds will be more than a tactical battle, it will be a test of mental resilience and unity. The team's journey this season has been one of transformation and ambition, but whether they can take that final step toward Champions League qualification may depend on their ability to come together when it matters most. Villa fans will hope that today's confrontation at Bodymoor Heath serves not as a distraction but as a spark, a sign that their players care deeply and are ready to fight for the badge. Emery will be banking on that passion being channeled in the right direction. All eyes now turn to Manchester. The stakes are immense, the atmosphere promises to be electric, and for Aston Villa, it's a chance to prove they truly belong among the elite. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more entertaining news, headlines and highlights concerning Aston Villa.